We are delighted to be here at 𝗠cie 𝗱𝗿𝗆 at Brickfield Canvas in Woodstock, Cape Town. Obviously, I can't resist sharing the absolute highlight of our sale, which is this painting here by Irma Stern. This is a very, very important work in her oeuvre, and Frank, I mean, you have so much to say about it. So,
yeah, Bina, it's absolutely a privilege to handle another work from what is regarded as Irma Stern's golden period, bookended by the two visits to Zanzibar. The works from that period have become famous for a number of reasons.
okay.
I think once because Zanzibar has got such an amazing allure to it. The second thing is that Irma Stern painted these and made these trips almost during the course of the Second World War, if you think about it, when there were actually U-boats patrolling that area. It was quite a dangerous place to go to.
It was very, I mean, she couldn't go back to Europe, so she went up the East Coast,
yes.
but that was, of course, equally dangerous, yeah.
So this particular work is very special because it portrays somebody that's really focused on praying, on meditating and prayer, drawing this attention almost away from the person as much as the feel, the meditative, quiet, the contemplative feel of this painting, I find very interesting. If you look at the other Sterns that we've got on auction, they're all much more exuberant. She's known for her flamboyant use of color. There was always something larger than life in Irma Stern's work. And in this work, she actually reduces the palette. It's very much more subtle. It draws the viewer into that contemplative moment of the Arab priest with the prayer beads, saying his prayers while the fingers are moving through the beads, reciting the prayers that's allocated to the various beads. So from that point of view, a work that draws the viewer into the world of that person. The person is not engaging with you, the viewer is observing someone going about something that is obviously important to that person. So really beautiful brushstrokes, fantastic hands, and a very noble expression, captured of the person that she depicted here.
I mean, and there's no contact with the viewer, so in a way, we can't sort of feel that we're communicating with him because we can't actually see his eyes. Frank, obviously we mustn't forget the Zanzibar frame.
Yes. Yeah, what is also interesting about this frame is, as far as we can determine, this frame was made in Zanzibar while she painted it there.
Yeah.
And she commissioned somebody to do that. We obviously don't know which prayer the Arab priest is reciting there, but this is an extract from a Muslim prayer, this cartouche that's at the bottom of the painting, which make it sort of enhancing the significance and the meaning of that.
I said, there's something about the children reading the Quran that were those three children also completely engrossed in, because they were reading the Quran, they were also praying and also not engaging with the viewer like he is.
There's also something of I think in prayer there's often something of a rhythm. And you can almost feel the rhythm in the brushstrokes here, in the turban. If you look at everywhere, and here there's a similar sort of slightly circular motion, which sort of, and the children reading the Quran also had that sort of repetition in the brushstrokes. So it's something about something being repeated, which like a mantra. So
like a mantra,
in a prayer often, there are certain parts of the prayer that is repetitive, and you have to breathe and you have to get into the rhythm of it. And I think she captures that aspect of it beautifully in this work.
So he's going to go under the hammer next Tuesday, the 19th of September at 7 p.m. It's going to be a live virtual auction. I have to be honest, Frank, I feel honored to be handling on the podium a work of art of this caliber. The sale of the children reading the Quran was particularly exciting. I have to say the estimate was 10 to 11 million, and it sold in the end for I think 22 million plus. Yep. So that was a very exciting moment for us, setting the African record for Irma Stern, and it was the highest price ever achieved in South Africa for a painting at auction. We are delighted to be presenting this auction. We really do encourage you to come and view.
It's always lovely to have people in our premises at Brickfield, and this exhibition is really museum quality and worth seeing.